UTIs. I went to the phone store. Well, the phone store, the mobile store. And I walked up there. I was in a hurry because, they close early now. And then, I think I was gonna go to get a burrito for a couple dollars. And then update my phone on the mobile store's Wi-Fi. But this guy, stopped me. And he started talking to me. And he had two, I think, Siberian Huskies in the car. And I don't know what he was trying to do, but, he said he lived in Torrance and was looking for a motel over here, someplace to kick it at. And then he said he was looking for someplace to walk his dogs. And, I don't know. First he said he was looking for a shoe store if I knew any. That's how he got me over there. It was just real weird. He made me nervous. And he asked me if I smoked. I said, why, you need a cigarette? And, I went to go. He said, no. He said, I got cigarettes. He goes, that's not what I mean. It looked real bad when I tried to light up my cigarette. And, my lighter was out of fluid. And I keep one broken one that's refillable in the junk drawer with a lighter that sparks. So I don't freaking go nuts. And use two lighters to, one to spark and one for the flame to light my cigarette. So I had them in my pouch that's under my shirt because I'm wearing two shirts, one with a hood. Oh shit. That reminded me, my hoodie needs to come out of the back of my t-shirt. There you go. And well, anyways, this guy made me nervous and stuff, and he was like looking like, he says, well, you look like you're like I am. I don't know what he's talking about. But, I don't know. I was just like wondering what, because even if you're a girl, I don't know if you're flirting with me, trying to pick me up. I'm not a prostitute, so, he wanted to take me to kick it at his house or his apartment and shit. And was saying, oh, when I come over to your apartment, But me, I'm just so like, I don't know. That was a trip. And then he said his name was Mallory. And so I went to shake his hand, told my name. He said he had to get his food. And he opened the door for me. And I said, I gotta go. And walked right by. Made me really nervous. Usually I don't get nervous. Like, but the way... he was naming his cars. And cars don't impress me. What the hell? Even if I wasn't gay, cars don't impress me what kind of cars you have and stuff like that. It's the person, but I don't trust nobody. Everybody wants to get my data. Everybody wants to, get in this Truman Show. Hey, I'm on the watch list, became a target individual. And since then, I've been listening to Activist of Care. And him, he tells us about the bitch and the snitch culture. We all refer to them as snitches and rats. Our perps, whether they be just pawns, and just like come into our life just to be there and get data from us, so we'll open up to them. Or they get it other ways by trying to get a reaction from you. So they can make you look like the bad guy. And so whoever put me on the watch list has to be right. But they poke and prod and they bait you and they hurt you so that you will react. They would love for you to get a gun and go crazy and go nuts so they could put you in a nut house or put you in prison. But I'm not going to do that. you know. And these people, you know, they give passes from going to jail, or they might have just came out and they stay out because of that, you know, because they get my data, or they get a targeted individual's data, you know. They monitor them, they watch them, give data back, you know. There's all kinds of reasons, you know. Some get paid, you know. Some are like friends, some are neighbors, a lot are neighbors. Some are people you love, you know. Some are your blood. And some are, they're just there. Some of these people that have flipped come through your life, and they give them your data, you know, your information, whatever they found out, whatever you've done, in exchange. And some of them get to keep on doing the crime that they're doing, and they don't get fucked with. But apparently it's called the bitch culture and the snitch culture. That's not a fucking culture to be from. You get me? If you're giving people somebody's data, you're basically, it doesn't matter what title or what job it is, or how much money you get paid, or what you get for it in exchange, is still being a rat and a snitch. So, you know, I've been getting confirmation, doing research, listening to stuff, getting confirmation. So apparently it's called the bitch culture and the snitch culture. Narcissists and gang stalkers. I don't know what they call themselves, you know. Maybe they think they're helping for the greater good, but I don't think so. Because helping for the greater good would be not no-touch torture. Would be not electronic harassment. Would be not radiation from all this broadcasting. So, have you ever had somebody, pop up that you, where you at? What are you doing? You know, texting you. Or somebody who all the time, where you at? Where you at right now? It's kind of strange. But some of these narcissists, they say they love you. Or they pretend like they like you, but they really don't. They'll sit there with a smile and sabotage you. Or they'll say something to where it's not straight up, what do you call it? But it's not something nice. But they do it with a smile and like class without saying it, like raunchy, like I would, like, you know, hey man, go fucking comb your hair or some shit, you know what I mean? But do you get what I'm saying? Hello?
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, cool.
But narcissists are cruel. Inside, they're cruel-hearted. They can pretend like they're helping you, but at the same time, they're really fucking you. You know, I have one that would pretend like they couldn't hear. And I've made a video on this before. And I'm not a cruel person. And I'm not mean. Well, I used I used to have a mean streak. I mean, yeah, but I got rebuilt. Well, anyways, they kept on pretending like they couldn't hear. Wait for me to do like a whole paragraph or two, and then they say, "What? Huh?" And it just got frustrating. Everything. Well, I can't hear. And then they talk to you, and you're going to a different room, but they can't hear. So I started interrupting this person. I mean, not interrupting. I didn't interrupt them. I'd wait for them to say something, and I'd say, "What?" And then you'd hear them grumble under the breath, "Fuck, Brenna, you do this shit on purpose. You do it on purpose." But they stopped. It was really fucking super. Yeah. It made you not even want to talk. Anyways, some covert narcissists, anyways, they always turn shit back to them. Or if they know that you don't feel good, or you're physically messed up, they'll complain about being physically messed up. Yeah. And they don't listen. I told one of them that I was in pain, my joints hurt, my back hurt, and they asked me, could I take out the trash? And can you take out the trash, because I'm in pain right now? Didn't they hear me earlier? So I said, no, I can't, I'm in pain, I told you that. And then they started making noises when they started taking out their going to get the trash. They weren't making noises before, and I had been making noises all damn day, like going down the stairs, up the stairs and stuff. So back to that guy. I left there so quick that I forgot about getting a boost Wi-Fi and getting a system update. It was just really freaking weird. He made me nervous. I don't know. For some reason, he was trying to get me to go with him. No. And I looked him in his eyes. He was looking all over. I think he might have been high or something, but it don't matter. The thing is that it was real strange, and he made me nervous. I don't know why I got nervous with him, because that shit happens all the time. Not so much lately, but it happens all the fucking time. Strange shit like that. And people coming up to me like they know me, and all these pawn gang stalkers on the street, not a lot lately, because I haven't been out here. I've been shutting myself away from everybody, because as I've told you, I've lost my laughter and my sense of humor, and I need that. Without my sense of humor and my laughter, I can't mask my pain and my hurt, and it's different. I mean, it's not like it was before the accident, it's just different. I mean, you know what? And the other video, I was like, I started talking about how I was in Target, and every little thing would make me cry. Lately, which it still does. But, I didn't cry last night. Yay. But, yeah, that night I went to Target and stuff. I came back. I went with Jessica, and, I went over her place. I had to try to invite myself over for her meatloaf. And before I could, she invited me over. So that was cool. And I ate a regular meal. And, started watching a movie. And I felt a little bit okay. And she bought me soda and cigarettes. And so You know, when I went back to that little apartment and stuff, I was in a decent mood. You know? I mean, I thought about her meatloaf. You know, like, if you have a good night with somebody, you know, and you go to work and you think about that all night, all day while you're at work. Well, that was her meatloaf. I've been thinking about that meatloaf all night long. How good it was. Man. It's funny. You know, I'm thinking about food. You know, people ask me why I'm so thin and shit like that. I shouldn't be thin. I should be fat. The way I eat. But it's the radiation. It changes your genetics. It can give you cancer. And I'm still thinking about that guy. That was really weird. I'm going to go back to the apartment and replay it in my head. It's really freaking strange. Alright. Peace out, TIs. I hope the rest of the night is comfortable. It's hard sleeping on the bed frames. And those pieces of wood are not, they're not screwed down. And you fall through the slots. And I've been going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up for days and nights. You know, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning again. Then I went back to sleep, I think 3 different times. And woke up. You know, it's really uncomfortable and it screws up my smashed in spine and it messes up my neck. But it's not burning and shocking me like the mattress when I was sleeping on the mattress. It's not doing that, but I probably spoke too soon and it'll start doing it. Because the guy downstairs woke me up. And it felt like my feet were like to the ground. So I got up and I sat someplace else. Because the only place to sit is on that bed frame now. Well, always. It was either on the bed or the floor and I can't get up. It's hard to get up. What the hell is that? Is that the lighting? Oh yeah, it is. Alright. Peace out.